All right, look, we had a lot of conversations with them, bro. They're not trying to compete. They're not trying to do nothing right now, y'all. I'm being honest with y'all. If you somebody who was planning on doing anything with them, bro, if you somebody big, they're not trying to really do what they did in the past, like giving deals or nothing. They want people to come over there and like stream 100 hours or something. I don't know. They want to stream 100 hours a month. That's not even possible for me. I got to do YouTube. I got other shit I got to do. And that's not organic at all to me, bro. So they want to like got that 9 to 5 streaming vibe. Sometimes that feel draggy. After a while, it's like, bro, it's time to end that shit. But all the streamers that's over there, no disrespect to none of them. I mean, they perfectly fine. But with Kick, they sold the bag, yo. They sold bad. The higher ups, the CEOs, they ain't offering nothing over there. They perfectly fine with what they have. The people that's already over there, Amaranth, all them, bro, they already paid. But everybody else, this is the reason why they haven't got nobody new in a long time. They don't offer. These other platforms, they was trying to get me to stop streaming on Twitch, period. And they wanted me to just stream with them. I'm not leaving Twitch, bruh. I just wanted to see somewhere like a backup plan just in case if I keep getting banned, I can still go live.
Javonte, SoLLUMINATI Baines, the YouTube turned Twitch turned maybe Kick renegade, is on stream, spilling the beans about his negotiations with Kick, the streaming platform that's like if Twitch and a crypto bros fever dream had a baby and then abandoned it in a Las Vegas casino. He's dropping truth bombs about the streaming industry's underbelly, and it's messier than a reality TV reunion hosted in a dumpster. As a liberal with a penchant for apocalyptic rants and a Dylan-esque flair for turning despair into a cackle fest, I'm here to unpack this glorious chaos with the subtlety of a wrecking ball at a yoga retreat. This isn't just about SoLLUMINATI beef with Kick. It's about the death of authenticity, the grind of the attention economy, and a world where streamers are expected to churn out 100 hours a month like they're sweatshop workers stitching Yeezys for Kanai's next meltdown. Let's crank the insanity to 11 and dive into this digital dystopia. He's got that raw, no-filter energy, the kind that makes you think he could roast a politician, a crypto bro, or his own grandma and still get away with it. He's fresh off his latest Twitch ban because apparently saying the wrong word in 2025 is like setting off a nuke in the community guidelines, and he's venting about his talks with Kick, the platform that promised to be the Wild West of streaming but ended up more like a ghost town with Wi-Fi. Kick's not offering deals, he says. No fat contracts, no signing bonuses, just a demand to stream 100 hours a month. 100 hours. That's like asking a chef to cook 100 meals a day while also running a food truck and starring in a TikTok cooking show. SoLLUMINATI not having it, calling it a 9-to-5 streaming job that's about as organic as a GMO avocado. He's got YouTube, he's got Twitch, he's got a life, and he's not about to chain himself to Kick's grind just to keep the lights on. Let's set the scene, because this isn't just a streamer whining about a bad deal. It's a window into the soul-crushing machine of the streaming industry in 2025. Kick burst onto the scene in 2022, backed by crypto casino money and promising to be the anti-Twitch, a platform where streamers could say whatever they wanted, rake in bigger payouts, and stick it to the corporate suits at Amazon. They threw around cash like it was confetti, signing big names like Adin Ross and XQC to deals that made their Twitch contracts look like pocket change. But by 2025, the party's over. The crypto bubbles popped, the CEOs counting pennies, and Kick's out here telling streamers like SoLLUMINATI, hey, just stream 100 hours a month, bro, and maybe we'll throw you a bone. It's like being invited to a VIP club only to find out the bottle service is tap water and the DJ's playing Nickelback on repeat. SoLLUMINATI not naming names, but he's dragging the higher-ups for sitting on their laurels, happy with their roster of has-beens while offering nothing to new blood like him. It's a roast, a rant, and a middle finger to a platform that sold a dream and delivered a timesheet. As a liberal, I'm laughing so hard I'm choking on my oat milk latte, because this is peak capitalism absurdity. Kick was supposed to be the rebel alliance of streaming, the platform that free creators from Twitch's puritanical bans and YouTube's demonetization guillotine. Instead, it's turned into another corporate hamster wheel, demanding 100 hours a month like they're running a digital sweatshop. SoLLUMINATI rant is a Molotov cocktail lobbed at the heart of this hypocrisy, exposing a platform that's less about freedom and more about squeezing every last drop of content out of its creators. The bit about Kick's higher-ups is where SoLLUMINATI gets surgical, and it's glorious. He's not dragging the streamers already on Kick, Adin Ross, XQC, the usual suspects who signed fat deals when the platform was flush with crypto cash. No, he's going after the suits, the CEOs who sold the bag and are now coasting on their laurels, refusing to invest in new talent like him. It's like Kick's turned into a country club, and the gates are closed unless you're already in the VIP room. SoLLUMINATI saying, they're not trying to compete, bro, and he's not wrong. Kick hasn't signed a major new streamer in ages, content to let their existing roster carry the load while they count their crypto winnings. It's a classic move. Build a platform on hype, sign a few big names, then sit back and let the algorithm do the rest. Meanwhile, streamers like SoLLUMINATI are left negotiating deals that sound like they were written by a corporate intern who's never watched a stream in their life. Let's get metaphorical, because this whole saga is like a post-apocalyptic western where the town is Twitch, the saloon is Kick, and SoLLUMINATI the gunslinger who rode in looking for a new home only to find the bars out of whiskey and the bartender, demanding 100 hours of line dancing. The streaming world in 2025 is a wasteland, oversaturated with wannabe stars who think they can go viral by screaming, "Let's go!" into a $200 mic while their RGB lights flash like a seizure warning. Kick was supposed to be the oasis, the place where renegades could thrive without Twitch's bans or YouTube's demonetization. But SoLLUMINATI exposing the truth. It's just another mirage, a platform that's traded rebellion for bureaucracy, freedom for a timesheet. He's the lone cowboy calling out the saloon's crooked owner, refusing to sign a contract that's less a deal and more a prison sentence. The backup plan angle is where this gets personal, because SoLLUMINATI not just ranting for clout, he's planning for survival. He's been banned from Twitch twice in 2025, he's not naive. He knows the platform's ban hammer swings like a guillotine at a French Revolution reenactment. So he's talking to Kick, not because he's ready to ditch Twitch, but because he needs a parachute in case the bans keep coming. It's a raw, vulnerable moment in a rant that's otherwise all bravado. And it's a reminder that streaming isn't just a game, it's a livelihood. SoLLUMINATI not about to abandon his Twitch community, his day ones who have been with him since his YouTube basketball videos, but he's also not stupid. He's looking at Kick like it's a fallout shelter, only to find out it's got no food, no water, and a landlord demanding 100 hours of rent. As a liberal, this is where I start screaming into the void, because the streaming industry is a microcosm of everything wrong with capitalism. It's sold as a meritocracy. Work hard, be entertaining, and you'll make it big. But the reality? It's a rigged casino where the house always wins, and the house is a faceless algorithm backed by corporate suits who don't care if you're SoLLUMINATI or some kid streaming Fortnite from his mom's basement. Kick's 100-hour demand is the perfect symbol of this dystopia, a reminder that even the rebel platforms are just another cog in the machine, turning creators into content drones. Let's talk about the broader picture, because this isn't just about SoLLUMINATI or Kick, it's about a world where the internet has turned creativity into a commodity. Streaming platforms are like feudal kingdoms, with Twitch as the old empire, Kick as the upstart rebel, and creators like SoLLUMINATI caught in the crossfire. The promise of freedom, make your own hours, be your own boss, has been replaced by a reality of bans, quotas, and algorithms that reward fakeness over substance. SoLLUMINATI rant is a call to arms, a plea for streamers to stop chasing the algorithm and start chasing their own vision. But it's also a cry into a void, because the system is built to crush the rebels, to turn even the most authentic creators into cogs in the content machine.